Okay, so with Women's Africa Cup of Nations having already kicked off, let's take a look at each nation's best player based on current ability. Morocco, Ghislaine Cheba, having won nearly all their games this calendar year, and especially with Jorge Vilda as their manager. Tournament hosts Morocco are seen by many as one of the favorites to make it to the final this summer, with the Atlas Lionesses relying on their all-time record cap holder and team captain, Ghislaine Cheba, to carry them to success. The 34-year-old currently plays a football for Levante Badalona in the Spanish top flight. She's won multiple CAF Women's Champions League, qualified a nation for their first ever Women's World Cup, got into the 2024 CAF Women's Team of the Year, and ended up scoring a hat-trick against DR Congo in the group stages. I mean, definitely Morocco's best. Zambia, Barbara Banda. Rachel Kundananji is a great player, but Barbara Banda lives on an entirely different planet. Quick with the ball at her feet, Banda is an elite dribbler, often combining her pace with sharp directional changes to beat the defender. Is capable of scoring with both her feet and able to finish from tight angles. She makes great runs, offers an aerial threat, and is great at shimmying off defenders with her immense physicality. Finished in the Ballon d'Or top 20 and was nominated as CAF Player of the Year, making her comfortably one of the best strikers in the women's game. Held in the same breath as Eva Payor and Melchi Dumournet. Senegal, Nguenarn Diaz, a late bloomer at 25 years of age. Nguenarn Diaz was competing in the Senegalese second division, struggling to make ends meet. Starting out as a goalkeeper, then a defender, before moving up the pitch and finding a true calling as a centre forward. And now at 30 years old became the top scorer of the French third division and has managed to carry that form into the Africa Cup, netting herself a brace against DR Congo and Zambia in their opening game. Dr. Congo, Yannick Bolas, Merveille Kanjinga, having recently emerged as one of the most promising talents on the continent by scoring 23 goals and helping TP Mazembe to their first ever CAF Women's Champions League title, meant that PSG quickly came sniffing around for Kanjinga's signature, possessing speed, power and composure in front of goal. The 22-year-old is definitely a player to keep your eye out for at this year's tournament. Nigeria, Rashidat Ahibade. Slightly controversial one for Nigeria but here. Yeah, since Shamakia Nadoji is prone to errors, and Oshoala isn't the same player she used to be at Barcelona, means Ahibade has to take this one for the Super Falcons. Starting out from humble beginnings, representing Nigeria at youth level, Ahibade impressed in the Norwegian first division before Spanish giants Atletico Madrid saw potential and came calling for a signature. 39 goals and 14 assists later, the blue-haired beast quickly became a fan favorite in Madrid, and with the 23-year-old winger available on a free this summer, she'll most definitely attract attention from the big clubs in the upcoming window. Ahibade also has her own foundation, religious podcast, and is a member of the FIFA Pro Players Council, a true philanthropist alive in the flesh. Algeria, Marine Dafeur. For Algeria, there's a real debate to be had between Goutia Karchouni and Marine Dafeur. Really a debate for the ages, man. And I don't think Algerians will be getting to a consensus here. But in the end, I had to go with Dafeur, who, having represented France at youth level, essentially did a reverse Zidane, opting to play for Algeria instead. And with more than 10 years of experience in the French top flight on a resume, stands tall as one of the best midfielders on the continent. Tunisia, Mariam Houij. Tunisia's Mariam Houij. Not to be confused, of course, with Liverpool flop Marco Gruij. The 30-year-old forward plays for something called Abha Women's Football Club in the Saudi Women's First Division League. Saudi Women's First Division League. That's a load of bollocks! Despite complaints of human trafficking, human rights violations, and a distinct disregard for women's rights. But then again, Houij represents her nation with great pride, also holding the record for fastest goal in the competition. Mali, Aissata Traoré. 27-year-old striker netted 9 times and provided 4 assists in the French league this season, with a general manager having this to say: "He is comfortable on either foot, can score avec le head of goal threats from range as well as inside the box." And having recently signed for Boston Legacy FC, will become the first Malian to represent Mali in the NWSL. Botswana, Refilwe Tolekile. Botswana's Refilwe Tolekile plays for the Mamelodi Sundowns out in South Africa, lifting countless domestic trophies with the club. Is the reigning Botswanaian Sportswoman of the Year and is the nation's all-time record goal scorer. So yeah, the woman's in a league of her own. Ghana, Chantal Marcel Boy-Hlorga. Born in England, Boy-Hlorga is an immensely gifted attacking midfielder. Ended up helping the London City Lionesses to win their first ever women's championship title. And will be lining up alongside the likes of Danielle van der Donk, Saki Kumagai and Kosovare Aslani in the WSL this season. South Africa, Jermaine Seoposenwe. A relatively close call here between Linda Moflalo and Jermaine Seoposenwe. But no, having been an exceptional goal scoring form over the last 2 seasons, I had to go with Seoposenwe, who is an absolute goal scoring machine. Not only for Monterrey in Liga MX, but also for Banyana Banyana. And finally, Tanzania, Opa Clement. Just to be clear, this would have been Brighton's Aisha Masaka had she not been sidelined with a knee injury. Meaning Opa Clement snatches the opportunity to be included into this video. Probably the biggest achievement of her career. To be fair, the 24-year-old has had fruitful spells in Turkey, China and now Mexico. Can boast over 258,000 followers on Instagram and scored the nation's opening goal of the tournament against South Africa. So yeah, most definitely a worthy inclusion.